Good morning. This is Phil from Second Chapter Love, and I don't normally do this without my wife, so bear with me if you would, please. Today, I want to tell you about something that happened to me and this is regarding second chapters or just being in love. And the situation was I had a young lady tell me a story of a friend of hers who was in a great relationship with a guy, but just didn't have that spark. So respectfully ended the relationship because she kind of had feelings for another guy. And the other guy had said to her that I like you and all, but you're not my type. I like thinner women. And wow, I was just astounded by that. Yeah, first of all, that somebody would even say that. You could have left it at, "You're not my type." And along these same lines, about the same time this went on, there's a podcast called Pints with Aquinas, and I was listening to it because they were interviewing a gentleman by the name of Peter Kreeft. And I know Peter Kreeft through Patrick Coffin. I've read a couple of his books. Brilliant man. Well, he had just lost his wife of 63 years. And he said that he saw his wife, he was with her till the end. And about an hour after she died, as she laid there, um, emaciated, old, after having gone through Alzheimer's, he said, "I fell in love all over again with my beautiful wife." And that's what beauty is, and that's what love is. Okay, so why am I saying this, telling you these stories? Because here's another thing that happened. I had a young lady tell me that she's, sometimes she'll be walking around the house just feeling her frumpiest, no makeup, hair a mess, and her husband will come to her and say, "Wow, you're beautiful." And she says, "I don't want to hear that. I don't feel beautiful." Well, here's the thing. You may not feel beautiful, but guess what? You are. And the reason that you're beautiful is because your spouse is seeing your soul. He's seeing beyond the veneer of what's on yourself, and he sees who you are. And when you could find somebody that sees you for who you are, man, you've hit the lottery. And that happened with me a couple times, thank God. This last time, the first thing Jennifer said to me wasn't, "Wow, he's hot," or anything. You know what she said? "I like your smile." And when I looked at her, I saw her soul too. So if your spouse is telling you that you look beautiful and you don't feel beautiful, still take that for what it is. It is a expression that you truly are beautiful in the eyes of the one that matters most.